Greetings and welcome to Matrix Revealed presentation 22. I've mentioned the Austrian composer Anton Bruckner, and a name that comes up so often associated with Anton Bruckner is the Monastery of Saint Florian in Austria. I apologise for the shakiness with my limited technology, but to give you an idea, Vienna is over here running in a straight line. It's roughly halfway between Munich and Vienna with this red dot here. So I'll pull up the Fountain of All Knowledge, Wikipedia, and what it says about it here, that the monastery named after Saint Florian was founded in the Carolingian period. Since 1071 it has housed a community of Augustinian canons. Between 1686 and 1708 the monastery complex was reconstructed in Baroque style, and then a library was added in 1744. Of course, you know how reliable Wikipedia is, and just on the map there you can see whereabouts it is. I think this is called Upper Austria, if I'm right. Yeah, Upper Austria, the Linzland district. So we'll have a look at some pictures of it. Now, the most impressive thing is the interior. I mean, as Jamie Lee on A Plain Truth for You will say, are you kidding me? This is the interior. I mean, it is absolutely fabulous. So, where are we? What's happened here? So, give you an idea, there's a sort of elevated view of the sheer scale of it. You'll notice straight away you've got the two towers, and there's other ones, copper domes and things. Doesn't show up very well, and there's an associated building here. But if you look at the sheer scale of it compared to everything else around it, I mean, it is absolutely magnificent. And we're pulling a few more pictures. Now, this you could, if you put in Saint Florian Monastery, Austria, you get plenty of photos. Nothing old, of course, but there are plenty of photos. Just to give you a rough idea, I mean, the sheer beauty of some of it's the interior that is most impressive. I've pulled up one or two. Anyway, so straight away, what do we see here? I've got another picture I've pulled up as well. You've got the cupolas, the domes, copper domes, and then the Antiquitech on top, and another one over here, and another one over here. And you can get an idea of the sheer scale of this building. And yep, it is mud flooded. It's another one with lower windows way down here. And then looking at the two of these domes in more of a close-up, you can see you've got what is probably the mercury ball on the antennas, and then the copper dome, which is oxidized and changed colour, and then you've got the open sections. Now, there's a very good channel I was sent a link to called ModWiz125, all about Tatarian structures and how Feng Shui comes into this, and how you'll find there are no right angle corners, especially at ground level. This harnessing of the free electricity. There's something about, especially at ground level, of avoiding the right angles, because these are healing centres. There's no two ways about it. And there's another view. Again, looks like they've put something in here. Wonder if this will come up. No. Anyway, you've got the normal fountain that's been put in, or at one time would have been a fountain. Can't quite see what this is supposed to be here. Some sort of sculpture. But it's the magnificence of the inside of it that is the more than the impressive outside. That's really, I mean, this view in particular. Now, if I can find Where were we? No, let's find the other ones again. Let's pull up now. Here's another fine example of these ceilings, especially the sheer splendour, and I'm sure they built this when they said they did in that ridiculous fake narrative script that we've got. It's incredible, and again, I've lost my place here, so please bear with me. Wait, let's go. Yeah, you've got the organ as well, the so-called Bruckner organ, as they call it. Again, how did they construct this with the materials and the resources available at the time and the time we're supposed to be given? I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. It is a case of, are you kidding me? But another channel I want to give it, well, the two channels I want to give a shout out to today are that ModWiz125, and also for some fantastic visual work, do have a look at the Captain Kirk channel. He's done some brilliant photographic presentations showing these world fairs and expositions, and that is exactly what they are. If you think in terms like of a hunter showing off its trophies, the Exposit Ion, the exposition, and the World Fair, which is hardly fair because they're taunting us in plain sight and showing what they have stolen from our past. I mean, we are being shortchanged. I mean, the sheer scale of these things, these were built by giants for definite, or probably our ancestors when we were sort of 15 or 20 foot tall, because there's no way these were built at the time, they say, with the resources that were available. That's absolutely ridiculous. Let's there's another, oh look, looks like we have a griffin as well. Anyway, these are all on, if you do a Google search and put in Saint Florian in Monastery in Austria, you'll be able to pull up all these wonderful pictures of all these features and things associated with this magnificent building. And we'll pull up another one here if we can get the cursor to go down. Now this is part of this, so they say, 1744 or J744 library. I mean, just look at the quality of the design. I mean, but assuming that this doorway alone is for people of maximum of, say, about 6 foot, it's not going to show very clear, but you've got this sort of archway which seems to be an infill doorway. But how are you supposed to get these books without the use of ye old ladder, as UAP channel would say? It's absolutely ridiculous, the narrative they give us. You just wouldn't build something like this. Certainly a modern library of today would not have bookshelves because of the dreaded health and safety. And then of course you've got an upper level here as well. So I'll leave that there. The music was appropriately a very rare piano piece by Anton Bruckner called Erinnerung, which means memories. So I will say peace and love to you all, and ta-ta for now.